Hello people of the YouTube universe, I am your very humble Guam Jr. and this video is late by a lot. I'm sorry, a lot of stuff's gone down, studying for school and just life in general has gone wrong. And so these videos are gonna be a little less edited than I would like. And I won't be able to use the visual points that I used in the last video, which got quite a bit of response, which I'm happy for. I also won't discuss a lot of the things that are in Seth's second video, or Kuro's third video for that matter, because these videos were recorded a long time ago. So, yeah, I just wanted to give a little, a little forewarning so people don't go in the comments being like, well, Seth responded to this. Blah, blah, blah. These videos were all recorded at once. So, they're a little late. So I'm sorry. Enjoy the video.
Show their trump card before actually doing anything. So the whole argument that Goku's just gonna, one-shot Ben before he has a chance to transform, or that Superman would do that, is like nonsense. Unless it's like bloodlust or being like all their morals are sapped away and are just gonna do whatever, which you should never do in a debates battle. You should never just throw away a character's morals. Because if they do stuff that's out of character, then it doesn't make sense for them to just immediately do that. But anyway, back to the main topic. So that's mostly Kuro's video. Seth's video had some things, like I said, I agreed with. But the main thing that really bothered me about Seth's video is that he kept trying to prove that Alien X isn't omnipotent. Like, he kept bringing it up over and over and over again. He's like, Alien X isn't omnipotent. Here's why. Character statements. He can't do, blah, blah, blah. And the whole time I'm thinking, well, even if Alien X isn't omnipotent, he's still, more powerful than we've ever seen Goku. Like, Alien X tanked a universe-destroying attack like it was nothing. He's fought other celestial sapiens, who we would assume is universal as well, and won. So even if he's not universal, he's taking universal level attacks. Like, you can't be all like, oh, well, Goku, we know Goku for a fact is universal. He's more powerful than Alien X. That makes no sense. It just doesn't. Like Goku as a Super Saiyan God. He fought Beerus during the Battle of Gods arc. When he was clashing with Beerus, those waves would have destroyed the universe, right? We all know that. That's something that's been common knowledge forever. So that makes Goku, punching at least half universal as Super Saiyan God. And then we have Super Saiyan Blue, which makes it more powerful, and then Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, and then there's Limit Breaker. But we have to acknowledge that, Goku's not universal until he's like Super Saiyan Blue. At least he has to be Super Saiyan Blue. At the very least. And a Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken and a Limit Breaker. Limit Breaker's a little new, so we have to wait on that. But regardless, saying that Goku won't beat Alien X simply because Alien X isn't omnipotent. Like, he didn't bring up the fact at all that Alien X had never been visibly damaged. Like, even when he was fighting another celestial sapien, another one of his race, and one that was specifically designed for combat. He was called Galactic Gladiator. Like, seriously, Galactic Gladiator. This is one of the Alien X's that was specifically made to fight. And he won! Ben 10, a person who has little to no experience with Alien X, was able to be a much more experienced version of Alien X with little to no prep time. So for Seth to say, well, even if he scans, Goku or Superman, he won't be able to beat them. Even at no. We've clearly seen that when Ben scans DNA, he can at least match the alien he scanned. At the very least. So whether or not you want to say, how powerful Alien X is, whether or not he's universal, you can't just disregard Alien X just because he's not omnipotent. Even if he is not omnipotent. You know, it doesn't mean, oh, well, he's not all powerful, therefore Goku wins. Like, it didn't feel like he was actually countering, cause it's a little hard to counter Alien X. We've never seen him struggle. We've never seen him have his limits pushed. You know, like Goku, not Goku, I'm sorry. Ben took a freaking Annihilar to the face, and then, like, the Omnitrix switched on to Alien X and he survived. So he's taking the Annihilar twice. Like, we've never, like, the universe destroying attack. Like, what is it gonna take to damage Alien X? We don't know. That's the problem. We don't know. We've never seen Alien X take damage, like, at all.
I just want to say really quick that when I was saying this, I didn't mean that Alien X is indestructible or that he's invincible or whatever. I'm just saying we haven't seen him take damage. So the implication that simply because he's not omnipotent doesn't mean that he, you know, is automatically weaker than Goku. So my point basically is that Alien X is extremely powerful. He's taken universal level attacks, you know, and survived like it was nothing. And we haven't seen Goku take that extent of damage, except for possibly Hakai. But that's basically my point. I'm not saying that Alien X is invincible or that anyone can beat him. I'm just saying that as of right now, we don't know the extent of his powers because he's never really lost. Just wanted to clear that up.
That's the problem. We don't know. We've never seen Alien X take damage, like, at all. And we know that Alien X can just blink and, like, kill people. Not bad. Seth is stretching a little bit here. Like, because he never directly addressed the fact that, as far as we know, Alien X is a reality warper. Like he is a reality warper. He created a universe. It's a paradox. But I'm getting off topic. I'm getting a little off topic. Let's get back to one of the other things I didn't like about Seth's video. Is Seth said, like, he used composite versions of Ben, and Kuro did. He used composite versions of Ben. So they're like, well, let's use composite versions of Goku. Well, wait a second. When did he did? I think he mean when he brought up, in the finale of his video, he's like, okay, if Ben, absorbs Goku's DNA, he'll be able to counter him like this, and this. And if he has the Ultimatrix, then he can go Ultimate Ben or Ultimate Saiyan and then squash Goku that way. Or if he has if Ben 10K, can scan Goku and Superman's DNA, he can fuse them into Super Goku Ben, whatever. And he's like, oh, you're using composites. No, he's not using composites. He's using different versions. He's not stacking them. You were stacking them. That's not what he did, Seth. And I know you're intelligent enough to realize that's not what he was trying to do. Kuro didn't really bring that up in his response video, his rebuttal video. There were a lot of points that Kuro, I feel like, just didn't respond to in his rebuttal, which I know he probably could, but I feel like he could have done a little better defending himself. I'm not just taking Kuro's side. I'm trying to just have a general debate and see get to the actual solution. But I feel like they were laughing at how nonsensical the idea of Ben 10 beating Goku or Superman was. But I'm honestly, he has a good chance. Let's look at this logically, all right? Let's set up 3 different scenarios, right? Let's set up no morals, because, it's something, most people like to do. Let's set up, serious, which is they know each other, they want to fight, they know it's going to happen, they know each other's abilities, and then, they're going to do their best. And then let's do first encounter, all right? Bloodlust really depends on, what. If he goes Alien X right away, then it's probably over. Let's base Omnitrix, then Alien Force Omnitrix, and he goes Alien X, it's probably over. Because unless Goku goes Super Saiyan Blue, Kaioken immediately, like a Limit Breaker, immediately, or Hakai, or whatever, if he doesn't do that, like immediately, he goes Alien X and wins. And no, and the Omnitrix can react fairly fast. Like very, very fast. Like the Omnitrix, when when Ben was about to die, turned him into Alien X immediately so he could survive. With a universe destroying attack. So you can't be like, oh, well, the universe destroying attack, we don't know how fast that was. It destroyed the entire universe in like a second. Like we saw that in the first time the Annihilar was used. Like a couple seconds after it went off, it was destroying the universe. Like everything was gone. So Goku has a chance to get him, but that it really just depends. That's bloodlust. Now Sirius, they're not going all out. They're not trying to destroy the universe. They're not trying to so they have to keep themselves from just going buck wild and destroying everything, right? So Sirius, they would probably spar, and then they would warm up, and then they would keep elevating, and assumedly Goku would win. I think Goku would win that one because I don't think Ben would use Alien X on I don't think Ben would use Alien X if it's just like a sparring match. I don't think Ben would go that far. So I think Goku might probably win that, unless he just shows Alien X just to show off. Because Ben can be really cocky, so he might just show Alien X and be like, ha! So even if I wanted to beat you, I could. And Goku might be like, all right, fine, all right, I'm fine with that. Because Goku's fine with losing, which a lot of people don't understand, but whatever. And then first encounter would be probably Ben would try to test Goku out. Goku would probably lose patience unless he used Alien X or Atomix or whatever. I don't think Atomix could beat Goku. That's regardless. That's doesn't matter. But if Goku but in any of the scenarios, if Ben scans Goku's DNA, then I think the fight would last longer than if he used Alien X. Because Alien X, it's game over. That's I don't understand why it's so hard for people to understand. Like he can erase people. He can erase things, which is something that Seth didn't bring up at all. He just erased you from existence. And you're like, well, no. When did he ever do that? When Paradox showed up in the space in Alien X, a space where the three heads are all floating and everything, they're like, oh, we'll just erase Paradox from existence. And Paradox is a time warper, which means they probably could. If they think they could erase a reality warper from existence, think about how powerful they must be. All right. So first encounter, I think it's so varied. It takes so much variation because it depends on what the Omnitrix wants to do. Because the Omnitrix, if the Omnitrix thinks Ben is in danger, then it's probably going to turn him to Alien X. But if it knows Goku is going to be like chill and not try to kill him, then it probably won't it'll just pick some alien or turn into a Saiyan, and they will probably just have at it like that. But the Ultimatrix, if he gets Ultimatrix DNA, or the Ultimatrix gets Saiyan DNA, and he becomes an Ultimate Saiyan, I mean, we don't necessarily know what that might look like. Like, is it going to scale off of Super Saiyan God? Goku, after he absorbs Super Saiyan God, gained that same level. So as he goes, scans Goku's DNA, turns into Ultimate whatever, would that be stronger than Super Saiyan God? That's really, we don't know how powerful, we don't know if there's like a multiplier for the Ultimate Transformation. That's something we just don't know. That'll be all up to speculation. But, with Superman, it depends on what version you're using for him too. But if Ben absorbs him, this is something I think is interesting. If Ben absorbs Superman's DNA with the Ultimatrix, would that make Doomsday if he went Ultimate? Because think about it. Think of how Doomsday was created. I'm not saying he would have all the immunities of Doomsday, but he might become something that looks like Doomsday. I don't know. That's just that's a whole other debate.